Hello, cyber sleuths! Ready to dive into the electrifying world of Tech Mafia's clandestine empire? Today, we're not talking about mob bosses in smoke-filled rooms. We're unraveling the enigmatic rise of the Tech Mafia, a new-age criminal force armed with keyboards and a penchant for digital chaos. Join us on this adrenaline-packed expedition through the neon-lit alleys of the digital underworld, where every click has consequences. In a world where crime no longer spills blood, but weaves its malevolent tales through lines of code, the Tech Mafia emerges as a formidable player, a digital puppeteer orchestrating a chilling symphony in the dark corners of cyberspace. Traveling back through the digital underworld's timeline, we find the Tech Mafia's roots entwined with the early days of the internet, where renegade hackers gathered in the virtual shadows of online forums. The late 20th century witnessed these digital pioneers exploring the uncharted territories of cyberspace. As the new millennium dawned, these disparate hackers formed alliances, birthing the early structures of what would become the Tech Mafia. By the mid-2000s, this clandestine organization had evolved into a decentralized network, mirroring the organizational complexity of traditional crime syndicates. It seized the growing connectivity of the internet, establishing a hierarchy that included specialists in hacking, data theft, and ransomware. This period marked the Tech Mafia's metamorphosis from a loosely affiliated group into a formidable and adaptable digital force. Let's take a sneak peek into a couple of incidents. The 2014 Sony Pictures hack, a cyber espionage drama that unfolded beyond the realms of Hollywood scripts. Allegedly linked to the Tech Mafia, North Korean hackers breached Sony's defenses, ushering in a new era where cyber threats transcended fiction. This isn't your grandpa's organized crime. It's a futuristic upgrade where criminal prowess dances in the neon glow of computer screens. Fast forward to 2021, and the Colonial Pipeline incident sends shockwaves through the digital landscape. DarkSide, a ransomware group believed to be associated with the Tech Mafia, orchestrates a digital heist, raising questions about the identity and motives of these digital puppeteers. It's not just about stolen data. It's a wake-up call to the Tech Mafia's power play, disrupting the beating heart of essential services. The Tech Mafia isn't a distant threat anymore. It's intricately woven into the circuits, silently plotting its next move. Today, the Tech Mafia's timeline unfolds as a continuum of technological innovation and criminal enterprise, posing an ever-growing challenge to the guardians of cybersecurity and law enforcement. The shadows of the digital underworld conceal a force that adapts, evolves, and persists, challenging our understanding of crime in the interconnected realms of the 21st century. So, Tech Mafia's digital evolution is like a roller coaster through Silicon Valley's underbelly. It's not about mobsters in pinstripe suits, but rather a thrilling tale of power struggles among tech giants. Picture this: CEOs as modern-day dons, using algorithms instead of brass knuckles. The story delves into corporate espionage, cutthroat competition, and the darker side of innovation. How the digital realm is the new battleground for dominance. Code wars, boardroom betrayals, and the relentless pursuit of the next big thing in this tech-fueled saga. Stay tuned, because the Tech Mafia's story is just beginning, and we're here to uncover every twist and turn in this digital thriller. Alright, time to hop on the history roller coaster and unravel the roots of the Tech Mafia. Picture the 19th century birth of the Italian Mafia, a world so insane it makes crime look like an art form. It's the era where codes of silence ruled, and organized crime laid its groundwork. Little did they know, this would be the prelude to a digital underworld yet to come, mirroring the secrecy and power dynamics. Fast forward to the 20th century and enter the stage with the infamous drug cartels, Medellin and Cali. The OGs of organized crime evolution. It's a wild ride through a landscape marred by drugs, power plays, and the infamous Escobar. Imagine a crime drama, but real life, with these cartels pushing boundaries and redefining the game. Now, shift gears to the digital age. Meet REvil, the Russian cybercriminal organization with a tale as thrilling as any mob saga. Starting as your run-of-the-mill criminal gang, REvil pulled off some notorious feats that earned it a top-tier spot in the Underworld Hall of Fame. Then came their switch to cybercrime. A transition as swift as a plot twist in a blockbuster movie. They're the epitome of adaptability, showcasing that in the digital world, anything goes. Looking through the historical lens, it's a kaleidoscope of crime, traditional mob dealings merging seamlessly with digital heists. Keep a close eye on your devices and Wi-Fi. Behind that screen, they might just be plotting their next move. This historical journey is truly a revelation, exposing the symbiotic dance between the old guard and the new age tech mafia. Unlocking the secrets of the tech mafia requires a chat with the fearless folks on the front line, law enforcement experts who navigate the digital Wild West. Chris Krebs, the maestro behind Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, spilled the cyber beans in an exclusive interview. His key jam? Urgent dance moves in the form of public-private collaborations. Think of it like a superhero team-up. Governments, businesses, and tech wizards joining forces to outsmart the tech underworld. Examples? Picture governments and tech giants sharing intel like the ultimate brain trust. Now, let's descend into the Silk Road abyss, a dark web marketplace, straight out of your nightmares. The FBI's takedown reads like a digital horror story. The Silk Road, shrouded in mystery, served as a den for illegal transactions, the currency of choice being the elusive cryptocurrency. It's like the criminal Amazon of the dark web, where deals ranging from hacking tools to, well, less savory goods. Zoom out and you'll see a broader lesson here. International cooperation becomes the superhero cape, with countries teaming up to tackle the tech mafia. And cutting-edge investigative techniques. Think digital Sherlock Holmes. They analyze blockchain trails, decrypt encrypted messages, and follow the virtual money trail, all to dismantle the tech mafia puzzle. In this high-stakes game, these law enforcement stories aren't just tales, they're blueprints. Blueprints for a united front against the dark forces lurking in the digital shadows. Now, let's peel back the layers beyond flashy cyber headlines and delve into the sobering reality of organized crime's hidden costs. Just think of the opioid crisis in the United States, a tragic symphony orchestrated by organized crime groups trafficking drugs. Tech, playing the ominous conductor in this theme, facilitates this dark dance, making it a true tech mafia saga. The toll is colossal, not just in dollars, but in lives. The economic aftermath is jaw-dropping. Healthcare systems strain under the weight and productivity takes a nosedive. Dig deeper and you'll find grim statistics, painting a stark picture of shattered lives in communities grappling with addiction. Over 500,000 people have died, for instance, from opioid overdoses in the US since 1999. Now, shift the spotlight to the digital realm. Cybercrime, another player in this dark opera, inflicts economic wounds. Take the NotPetya ransomware tango in 2017, a masterpiece attributed to the Russian military. The nitty-gritty? It was like a digital hurricane, smashing global businesses and leaving a trail of billions in damages. The implications? Well, it's not just about hacked computers, it's about economies shaking in their digital boots. The parallels are striking. Whether it's drugs or digital mayhem, organized crime's impact reaches far beyond the crime scene. It's a ripple effect, a domino cascade that disrupts economies and scars communities. It's not just crime, it's a haunting melody, echoing through our interconnected world, revealing the hidden costs that we can no longer ignore. Shifting focus, let's explore a unique dimension of organized crime. Women taking the reins. You ever heard of Griselda Blanco, the notorious Black Widow of the cocaine trade? Ruled the drug scene with an iron fist. Born in Colombia, she climbed the criminal ladder, orchestrating countless hits and gaining infamy for her ruthlessness. Her legacy is etched in the annals of organized crime, a woman who shattered glass ceilings in a male-dominated arena. And then there's Anna Sorokin, aka Anna Delvey, a modern-day con artist extraordinaire who waltzed through the world of white-collar crime, turning heads and dodging the law. This Russian-born maestro of deception infiltrated New York's elite circles, posing as a wealthy German heiress. Anna's charm and audacity allowed her to swindle banks, hotels, and friends out of hundreds of thousands. Her tale is a captivating blend of glamour and deception, revealing the porous boundaries of high society. But it's not just the ladies in stilettos making waves. Enter hacktivist groups like Anonymous, playing a different game altogether. These digital crusaders are rewriting the rules of organized crime, challenging norms with their cyber warfare ballet. Remember their 2011 tango with the Church of Scientology? That's the tech mafia landscape for you, where ideology meets the click-clack of keyboards. It's a wild ride, and these unique perspectives on organized crime are turning the underworld on its head. Alright, let's take a stroll down the shady side of corporate corridors and digital realms. Picture this. The tech mafia isn't just lurking in dark alleys, it's setting up shop in the boardrooms. Enron, the granddaddy of corporate scandals, pulled back the curtain on a world of white-collar crime that left everyone's jaws on the floor. It was like a financial thriller playing out in real life. Enron, the big-shot energy company turned cautionary tale, pulled a financial magic trick in the early 2000s. Top dogs like CEO Jeffrey Skilling and Chairman Kenneth Lay wove a tangled web of off-the-books partnerships and accounting wizardry. They jacked up the profits, hid debts, and faked a rosy financial outlook. When the truth spilled out, Enron went from a high flyer to a colossal crash. In 2001, bankruptcy hit, jobs evaporated, and investors took a gut punch. The fallout triggered the Sarbanes-Oxley Act in 2002, a sort of financial cleanup crew. Lesson learned, Enron wasn't just a company, it was a cautionary tale about greed and the need for watchdogs. Let's not forget the Equifax data breach of 2017. Millions of folks had their personal info laid bare due to corporate negligence. It's like a cautionary tale of what happens when the guardians of our data drop the ball. And then, suddenly, the baffling frontier of cryptocurrency swept the globe, bringing in its wake some of the grandest Ponzi schemes the world has ever seen. BitConnect takes center stage, a digital circus led by the one and only Carlos Matos. This wasn't just a scheme, it was a full-blown exploitation of people and the cloak of anonymity the digital world provides. So here's the real deal. White-collar crime isn't just a distant threat, it's knocking on our digital doors. The tech mafia has found its sweet spot in the intricate ball of corporate dealings and the wild west of cryptocurrencies. It's not just a financial risk, it's a digital reality screaming for our attention. So buckle up, folks. The game has changed, and it demands a whole new level of vigilance. Let's now probe into some recent events that have raised eyebrows and fueled concerns about the growing influence of these tech-savvy criminals. Picture this, a world where giant corporations tremble at the mere mention of groups like Lapsus and Hive. In recent times, these notorious ransomware collectives have made headlines for orchestrating brazen attacks against tech giants such as Nvidia, T-Mobile, and Microsoft. Their modus operandi? Infiltrating secure networks, holding critical data hostage, and demanding colossal ransoms for its release. Despite the cybersecurity community's best efforts, the Conti ransomware group, having suffered a major leak in 2022, refuses to bow out of the scene. It continues to plague various industries, showcasing the tenacity and adaptability of these cybercriminal organizations. As we briefly discussed earlier, the world of cryptocurrencies, often hailed for its decentralization and security, is by no means immune to the tech mafia's influence. Recent reports highlight a concerning trend: criminals exploiting decentralized finance, or DeFi, platforms for money laundering. The cloak of anonymity provided by these platforms makes for an ideal breeding ground for illicit financial activity. Meanwhile, the crypto space remains haunted by the specter of rug pulls. Fraudulent projects lure investors with promises of astronomical returns, only to vanish into the digital abyss with investors' hard-earned money. The rise of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, hailed as a revolutionary concept in the art and digital asset space, has also become a playground for scammers. Fake NFTs and phishing attempts are leaving unsuspecting users in financial peril. Oh, buckle up for some wild NFT tales. First off, we've got the Bored Ape Yacht Club rug pull drama in April of 2023. Just visualize a knockoff called Bored Ape Yacht Club Pixelated Pets swooping in, using bots to hype up fake NFTs and vanishing into the digital abyss with a cool $2.4 million from unsuspecting investors. Classic scammer move, right? Then there's the Frosties case from December 2021, where Frosties NFT co-founder Ethan Nguyen got caught in a pump-and-dump escapade. They played social media like a fiddle, artificially jacking up Frosties NFT prices and cashing out, leaving other investors with seriously devalued tokens. And let's not forget the Art Blocks investigation of November 2022. The SEC raised an eyebrow, suspecting Art Blocks of moonlighting as an unregistered securities exchange due to their fractional ownership model. It's like the NFT market is navigating uncharted legal waters. Lesson learned: not everyone in the NFT world is in it for the art. These sagas underscore the importance of due diligence and critical thinking in this crazy NFT rollercoaster. But that's not all. Tech Mafia's arsenal extends beyond the binary realm into the world of artificial intelligence and social manipulation. Deepfakes, powered by sophisticated AI algorithms, are becoming increasingly indistinguishable from reality. This poses not only a threat to online security, but also raises questions about the authenticity of digital content and the erosion of trust in the virtual space. Social media, once a platform for connection and communication, is now a battleground for information warfare. Organized crime groups leverage these platforms to spread misinformation, influence elections, and manipulate public opinion. The impact isn't only felt in the digital realm, but has tangible consequences in the real world. However, amidst this digital underworld, staying informed is our best defense. Cybersecurity blogs and websites like Krebs on Security, Bleeping Computer, and ZDNet provide invaluable insights into emerging threats. Government agencies such as the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, play a critical role in the tracking and combating of cybercrime. Mainstream news outlets, including the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and Reuters, contribute to our understanding of the broader implications of the tech mafia's activities. Their in-depth coverage sheds light on the evolving tactics of cybercriminals and the ripple effects felt across the industries and societies. So you see, as we peer into this crystal ball, the future of organized crime unfolds against the backdrop of emerging technologies. Cryptocurrency, with its potential for anonymity, poses new challenges for law enforcement. The rise of decentralized finance, DeFi platforms, while revolutionary, opens avenues for money laundering and illicit transactions. Consider the phenomenon of deepfakes, where AI manipulates digital content. The implications for misinformation and cyber extortion are profound, raising questions about the tech mafia's potential to exploit these technologies. By understanding these trajectories, we empower ourselves to proactively address the evolving landscape of organized crime. As we bid farewell to the cyber underworld, your insights have lit up the digital darkness. Drop your take below. What's your bet on Tech Mafia's next move? Hit subscribe for more mind-bending adventures into the digital unknown. Stay curious, stay savvy, and let's unravel the ever-evolving tango between tech and organized chaos. What's your wild theory on the Tech Mafia's next plot twist? Go ahead, share it now.